What's good? It's your boy Fanon. All right, man, that didn't take long. A couple days ago, it came out from Eddie Hearn in the Madison Square Garden that the fight between Anthony Joshua and Jarrell Big Baby Miller broke some record for pre-sale tickets. And right off the bat, man, you knew what it was. Or at least I knew it was, straight off the cuff. It's a ticket scam. And now we see on Viagogo that they're offering out of the UK that they're selling the same tickets, these same pre-sale tickets, you know, the ones that were going to the fans because they support AJ so much and he's such a hot ticket in the United States, are now being resold in the UK. A $2,500 ticket is being resold for almost $15,000. Excuse me. It is being sold for, because I just did my dollar to pound conversion. It is selling for $15,614 US dollars on what I have to assume is the expensive ticket. The $2,500 face value ticket is now being sold for $15,000 before anybody who was not in those special groups had the ability to buy them. Before I go into this fraud and exactly what you guys wonder, you people from the UK wonder why I have absolutely no respect for Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua, other than Anthony Joshua being a good fighter. That's because every single time that they come up with some news, as soon as you scratch it, there you go. There it is. You know that saying, scratch a lie, find a thief? Scratch a lie, find a thief. And Eddie Hearn is dang near 100% on it. Now, look, before I get into this, I want to welcome you back to the channel if you're a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you take the time or accept my invitation to subscribe. And also check us out on the live streams that we do. Look, man, and check out us on the Patreon. Now, but look here, man, look. Okay, as you can see right here, I got it in the graphic. Okay, shout out to World Boxing News. It's an article. It's a website. I think this website might even be out of the UK. If not, it's out of New Zealand or something. But they broke the story, right? Because obviously people with common sense know that Anthony Joshua, Jarrell Big Baby Miller, if it was just, tickets that were available to regular people, there's no way in the world 13,000 that is going to sell before the fight actually goes on sale, right? 13,000 tickets sold before the fight even went on sale, right? And I knew, God, and it's a record, right? It's a record. A record meaning what? That obviously there's such great fan interest in there that nobody else could have, no other artist or no other boxer that came through there would have been able to do that before. But this is what it was the whole time, man. And I'm telling you, this is one of the main reasons I believe that the Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight didn't happen. Because there's no way, if they're dealing with Al Heyman or they're dealing with Al Heyman or they're dealing with Shelly Finkel, that this type of thing is going to go on. This is the same thing that was done in the UK before they changed the law at Wembley, which allowed secondary ticket sellers to only mark up tickets by 10%. But now watch this. These are pre-sale tickets, right? Pre-sale tickets that are supposed to be offered to special fans, right? Loyal fans, I don't know, people in different groups, but you know what the groups are. The groups for these special things are going to be Matchroom Boxing and DAZN, Matchroom Boxing DAZN, right? UK interest groups, right? To get them tickets, to reward them for being such loyal fans, right? If there sometimes you see pre-sales where somebody has you buy the album ahead of time, you might get some special treat with it or something like that. But this case, they use that pre-sale nonsense, that pre-sale scam to scalp tickets. 15 a My God, man, how many times? Is that a 600% increase? I'm pretty sure that's a 600% increase from 2,500 to 15,600. Yeah, slightly over a 600% markup off the face value of the ticket. Now, remember, what did Wembley keep them from doing? They kept them from marking up tickets in Wembley by over 10%, which means if they would have had this fight and if they tried this in Wembley, the most that they could mark up this second Viagogo could sell this ticket by was, if it was a $2,500 ticket, the most they could have sold that for was $2,750. That's the most they could have marked it up. But because they moved the fight to the United States, they can mark up the ticket price by over 600%. And you say, well, why would somebody take the chance? They may not be able to sell that. Jesus Louise. If you can sell half of those tickets at 600% profit, you're going to make money. It's definitely worth you taking that. And especially if you're also selling them along with cats that got packages where where you got 8, 9, 10,000 people. They said they believe that 8,000 people would come over to see Deontay Wilder. If they scalp off 6,000 of these tickets of the 13 at 600% markups, yes, they'll make their money back. Look, I'm sorry, man. I tried. I really, it might not seem like I tried, but I just hate on Anthony Joshua. I just hate on Eddie Hearn. I'm just looking for reasons. I don't want this coming to America, man. I don't want this coming to America. This type of blatant consumer extortion or consumer manipulation is just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous on so many levels. Eddie Hearn has absolutely no shame. No shame. On the one hand, you try to use this as a marketing ploy to talk about how hot the fight is and how much of a great interest it is. But then you turn around and scalp the tickets. Now people say, well, how do you know it's Eddie that's doing this 12,000, that's scalping the tickets? Eddie is not stupid. Okay? And that's why they stopped them from doing that at Wembley. And as soon as they stopped them from doing that at Wembley, and they stopped a bunch of counter promoters and people from doing it. It wasn't just Eddie Hearn doing it. In the United States, book publishers do it. Record labels do it. They buy up all the stuff and claim that the record sold out and went platinum. Now there's all this hot interest around the fight, but just to blatantly turn around and sell a ticket selling tickets at a 600% markup before the regular tickets are even available? Wow. I mean, wow. And you expect people to believe that this guy is real, that anything about Anthony Joshua is real. How are you going to have a fight with Deontay Wilder if you want to have the tickets in Vegas but you want to pre-sell half of the tickets and scalp them at a profit for yourself? I think that might stand in the way of the fight. But look, I'm not even trying. I never wanted to talk about anybody that thought that stuff was real, that really was indicative of a major interest in this fight. you're nuts. Outside of maybe the UK. Now, I don't doubt the people said 13,000 people in the UK would be interested in doing this. And maybe you got 13,000 people that were just, so into it that they really want to get 600% markups on their tickets, right? Because they have to get the ticket to get over there, whatever. But don't sell it as if there's some great interest in Anthony Joshua over here. Look, his purse was paid for by a British company. They're scalping all of these. They bought up all the tickets ahead of time and are now scalping them for 12,000 pounds, which is $15,100. Let's just stop, man. The scam is obvious. The fact that this dude, I could go on and on and on about how this guy is basically a textbook example of marketing deception, bad faith relationships between promoters and boxing fans. Jesus Christ, isn't $2,500 enough to charge to see a boxing match between Jarrell Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua on the floor? But because it's a who cares fight. But anyway, it is what it is. And God dog, man, just get out of here with this. And with that, I'm out. Peace.